Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami 2. On the last episode, we continued our sub-story spree around Kamurocho as we prepare for going to the funeral, as we need to go and pay our respects to the late Terada. However, in between episodes, I've been a very busy man because, let's just say, I'm a baseball master now, and by that I mean I did most of the challenge courses, I got enough points, and I was able to get both technique primers for the bats. And it was a pain, I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of grinding, and it took a while, and it was... Basically what ended up happening is I chose Expert 1 on the challenge course as soon as I unlocked it, because that gave me 100 points baseline. And I remembered the pattern because the pattern of the throws was the same for every single throw. And unlike Experts 2 and 3, you would only need to get a maximum of 7 home runs as opposed to 8 and 9. And the challenge course is a little bit more nicer when it comes to that regard than the home run challenge, because with the home run challenge you have to get a home run, but with the challenge course it counts as runs, so there's a little bit more leeway to mess up. So, what ended up happening is I bought the Serene Bat and the Expert Bat. I used the Serene Bat to practice where the balls were going to get thrown, and as soon as I memorized them, I switched over to the Expert Bat. And the Expert Bat gives you a 1.5 multiplier increase to the points you earn. So that helped me earn the 3,000 points I needed a little bit quicker. Obviously, I had to spend 400 points for both bats, but, you know, that's the price you gotta pay. And because of that, I was able to unlock both moves, which for the bats, which I will show right about now. Oh, also, I went over to Bantam and I decided to get the heat move that I missed there while I'm fighting the commercial district people. So I was able to get that off camera as well. Real sad that I missed it the first time. Anyway, I'm going over to my stats because I also want to show that because I was doing a bit of grinding, I was able to pretty much get most of the battle skills that I have available to me right now. So I was able to boost my light attack, my heavy attack, my, you know, double quick steps, Tonfa, baseball mastery. The other one I got was Cali Stick mastery and essence of Cali Sticks, which I got from one of the videos from the weapons guy. His name is escaping me off the top of my head. Not Kawakami. Damn it. But yeah, weapons guy. I can't remember right now. I apologize. So that's all of the stuff that I did off camera. And now we gotta return to this schmuck, because I bought some stocks from him, and obviously it's not gonna end well.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san. Hello? Kiryu-san, do you remember me? Oh. You're, Hiro-yan? You got it. Listen, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. The thing is, you know those stocks I sold you? I can't really say why, but I need them back ASAP. I can pay, of course. I'll even throw in an extra 200 grand on top of what you gave me. So, what do you say? Will you sell? That's a lot of money. Okay, I'll sell them back. I sold 1,000 shares of Smarties in stock and received 700,000 yen. Oh, thank you so much, Kiryu-san. It really means a lot. Well, I need to go. Huh. I should follow this up. Hey you, I heard you sold Hiro-yan his stocks back. Good move. Did something happen to him? Ah, didn't you hear? His company's gone totally belly up. I had no idea. What happened? Hero Yen was really moving his shares, but then instead of investing the money, he splurged on personal stuff. Woman and booze, I hear. Apparently his VP walked out on him too. Smart Eden is basically dead in the water. Well, stupid choices have consequences usually. But I don't think we're quite done with Hero Yan quite yet.
Alright.
Hey, hold up. You're the chump who was backing up Hero Yan, yeah? Sorry, do I know you? Come on, man! Don't bullshit me. Hero Yan took my gal, then you come along and busted me up while I was trying to get some righteous payback. Right. I remember you now. Damn straight! Anyways, I'm feeling pretty good now. My girl came back and life's pretty smooth these days. Nice. Glad things turned out around for you. From the sound of it, Hero Yan finally shit the bed and ran with his company into the ground. Word has it, he's declaring bankruptcy. He's gone bankrupt? Hell yeah. And then, when Hero Yan found himself begging on the streets, my girl came running back. Smart Eden stocks are worth less than the paper they're printed on now. Feels good, man. It just goes to show, money ain't got shit on true love. If that's not a triumph for romance, what is? Yeah, sure. You keep on telling yourself that, buddy. I'm sure your girl is very loyal to you. So, those stocks are worthless now. It's a good thing I sold them. And that's the end of that chapter. Well, I guess we won't be seeing that guy again. Unless a new sub-story has opened. Okay, no. Doesn't look like it. Kind of weird. Usually we follow up on the guy, we see how he's doing, but nope, not this time. Just... I guess he just got just as hurts. Well, with that being said, now I think it's a perfect time to head on over to Park Boulevard and dropping in on a certain one-man construction worker to see if we can maybe... I went into the wrong bathroom, I'm a genius. Also, apparently there's a locker key. Yes, there is. Thank you, locker key detector. You'll never get annoying. You lied. Anyway, but yeah, let's continue the Majima construction line storyline, shall we? Oh, I've missed this music. It's so triumphant. Alright. How are we actually doing in terms of men that we can hire? Yeah, we got quite a few good ones. We got Kamaki. Got a few that you probably shouldn't be seeing yet. Got a lot of attack types. We should probably get a defense type. Tatsumi, you're on the case. Alright. Let's get to work, men. Well, it seems like we actually have a new location now, so... Guess that gives me an excuse to commentate over this. Alright. God, it's been a while. So, let's start moving our dudes all over the place. You go there. You go there. Let's see. We got our defense types. Okay, defense types should be close to the... things that we need to protect, so they can go there. Right, Majima, you go over there. Kamaki, you go over here. Who we got left? Oh no, Kawara. You can... Do we have anything back here we need to protect, or are we good? Okay, no, it doesn't look like it. You can go here, just in case they decide to, try to bust through. And there we go. That's a nice even spread. Alright, let's go. So, what can we talk about this time? This will date the video a little bit, but there's actually one thing I wanted to talk about. Sony are actually not going to be at E3 next year, which is absolutely nuts to think. Like, they've always... So for people who don't know, E3's been running for like 24 years, and this is the first time in history where they're not going to show up, which I think is very interesting. Because a lot of people are interpreting that as, oh, they've got nothing, and I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think it's more of a case of we are preparing for, like, our big marketing plan, because this generation's coming to an end, which is nuts to think, because this is probably the first generation of consoles and video games which I've been a part of from start to finish, which is nuts to me. Like, it's kind of nuts to me that I didn't even stick through the entirety of the PS2 or PS3 generation. I went in PS3 midway in 2009. And even then, it was only, like, you know, Call of Duty and, like, Borderlands and those types of games. I think I even have FIFA 09 on PS3. Also 10, something like that. Basically those types of games. So it's actually kind of a marvel that I got into these niche games as quickly as I did. So, with the generation coming to an end, like, yeah, a lot of people are saying, oh, they don't have anything left, which is not true in the slightest, because they still have a bunch of exclusives coming out next year. Like, at least 7. One of them being Project Judge, which, of course, I am looking forward to very much. Alright, Majima, use Dragon Twister. Do some moves. Okay, I'm trying to talk while also like paying attention, and it's very difficult. But yeah, with Project Judge, you know, Days Gone, various other ones, Ghost of Tsushima. That's another one I'm really looking forward to. I honestly think PS5 is looking in a pretty good position, because it's looked like I mean, we don't know much about it. Like, there's rumors, and that's all we have to go on. But, like, there's potential, you know? And I'm very excited for that potential, because stuff like Bloodborne 2, even some games that were already announced, like Last of Us 2 and Final Fantasy VII Remake, I can definitely see them porting to PS5, and apparently, you know, rumors are saying that's going to be pretty strong. Which, you know, doesn't really mean anything unless it's got the games. But if it has the games to back it up, which it looks like it does have, then that is something I'm definitely going to keep an eye on. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think about the next generation. If you're looking forward to it, what you'd be looking forward to, that type of thing, you know? Because I get that video games are a sort of like, how do I put this? Like, a lot of people are like, oh man, it's video games were bad as they've been in the last like 20 years, which I don't think is true. I think I sort of see it as a like tipping scale, except that one side is really, really high and one side is really, really low. Game industry is in a weird place. It's simultaneously the best it's ever been and the worst it's ever been, which intrigues me to no end. Just because of various decisions made by certain companies, but I guess that's the nature of when you have an industry growing as big as it is so quickly. I'm just hoping that it doesn't show any signs of slowing down. There's so much potential out there. It's also when you get those people where are like, oh man, there's nothing good coming out this year. But it's not that there's nothing good. It's just that you don't care for the stuff that are good, and you just say there's nothing good. It's like when people say, oh man, like Assassin's Creed, you know, Call of Duty, that's it. They're so bad nowadays, so that means there's nothing good. It's like, well, you could just try something different. try some weed trash. Who knows? You may even like it. I love these Majima construction storyline missions because I sort of just end up speaking total rubbish, but it's a good chance to because there's a lot of the same things going on, and I sort of just shut off my brain while doing this. I guess Nintendo are also in a good position with that being said, because I mean obviously they just had their Switch and it's doing super well. All I hope is that they keep up the exclusives, which it looks like they're going to do, and not just let the popular stuff that they have be the stuff that reigns. Case in point, they bring back Bayonetta of all things, which I couldn't be happier about. But I'd be lying if I said that Bayonetta is a system seller. I guess that leaves the most curious case, which is Microsoft, because I don't know, like they've just been buying out a whole bunch of companies, and none of them strike me. Maybe Obsidian, but like and Ninja Theory. Ninja Theory is definitely the most like, oh wow, they bought those guys out of all of the ones that I've seen. None of the other ones really speak system sellers to me, and I'm just so sick of them doing this. Like, I don't hate Xbox, necessarily. It's just that whenever they try to do anything with it, it's always really boring, the stuff that they choose, and then, of course, with this generation, they had no games. Like, I'm obviously very skewed towards Japanese-style games, just because I like the way they play better, and I like their decisions better. But that doesn't mean I'm necessarily opposed to, you know, Western titles. They just have to be interesting ones. And, they've just been really letting it slip, you know? With trying to be interesting. Also, could you not shoot my range guy, please? That'd be really appreciated. Like, I want him to do more crazy stuff. Bring back Lost Odyssey. Even though it's all not great. But, you know, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm very curious what people think. I always like discussions like this. As long as it remains a discussion and not just throwing, you know, slack at one another. And with that, I've dated this video. Perfect. Alright, so, I took the liberty of doing some of the missions off-screen, and by some of the missions, I mean this one. And the waves just keep getting bigger and bigger. Now we got 12 waves of enemies, which is a lot, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I got a good team. Yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident in my ability. Let's see if we can take this sucker down.
Yo, Tojima no Ryu, Kiryu Kazuma. Tenryu. ようやくお前と戦える日が来た。長くこの商売やっててよかったぜ。地獄の神様が最後にご褒美をくれたのかもな。俺はこの商売から足を洗う。喧嘩や天竜伝説の集落だ。そのあの道にお前の首を添えさせてもらうぜ。おい、聞き取りづれえ声で何言ってんのかわかんねえ。そんなに引退してんなら俺が引導を渡してやるぜ。上等だ。行くぞ、キルカズマ。
Jesus Christ, what does a man have to do to his voice in order to make it that quiet while yelling? Also, can we do this one-on-one? Do we have to do this whole construction minigame business? I'm more than happy to fight you one-on-one. Alright, let's get prepared. So, last mission, I actually had Majima die on me, so let me see if I can avoid it this time. Right, so, you go there, you go there. You go there. Majima, you go there. Keep some of these guys back on defense, such as, what's his name? This guy that we got from the, last, story beat. Alright, Kamaki, you can go there, and I need to start using the circle button more often to select my units. Yeah, okay, this'll do to start with. Let's go. Freaking rocket launchers to start out with. I can't believe it. All right, but we should be fine. Let's get to it. I guess for this discussion topic, what can we discuss about? Tell you what, I want to bring up something that another thing I'm super curious on people's opinion. So, Yakuza's doing pretty well for itself right now. It's actually one of Sega's highest selling franchises, which is nuts. And I'm just thinking, so with Project Judge Eyes coming out next next year, and this December for Japan. So it's looking likely we might be getting a localization of Ishin and Kenzen potentially also, which would be super nuts. I don't think we're ever going to get the PSP games. I think that's just one of those. I think that's just one of those losses we're going to have to accept is going to happen because. Unless they do like an HD version of the PSP games. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is I'm super curious what you guys would think if I said that I kind of want the Yakuza studio to do something other than Yakuza. Like, it's not even that they haven't done anything other than Yakuza before. Like, does anyone remember a game called Binary Domain? I wouldn't blame you if you've never heard of it. But that was actually a game produced by Nagoshi, who is the producer of the Yakuza series. And it was a third-person shooter robot AI thing. And it was super cool. And I kind of want them to try something different, because they've done so many Yakuza games now that, and don't get me wrong, I always like it every time they release a new one. And they always have their own, like, flavor to them and their own, like, personality, which is always great. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing something different, you know? I wouldn't be opposed to seeing something like Binary Domain again, or, I don't know, a different open world series. I mean, Fist of the North Star is great, because that's basically the same formula with a nice fresh coat of paint, so it feels fresh. But go even more different, you know? Get even crazier. I'm trying to think of, like, wouldn't it be nuts if they just suddenly did a first-person shooter? I mean, that's probably not the direction that I would want them to go, because I'm not big on first-person shooters, but it would still be nuts. Okay, we're defending back there. That's good. Let's try out Blazing Dragon. Wow, it literally just sets the ground on fire. That's amazing. No, shit! Oh, damn it, that's bad. Well, we don't have Kamaki anymore, which is actually super bad, because, we kind of need him. Also, holy god, this guy is on steroids. Come on. Dude, can you actually hit back, please? You're supposed to be doing your job of defending here. Okay, there we go. Well, shit, now we can't repair the, construction bus in case it gets busted, which kind of sucks, and also really sucks that they keep on coming from behind. But yeah, basically, if you had the Yakuza, basically here's my question: if you had the Yakuza series studio, Ryuga Gotoku Studios, and had them do something completely different, what would be the different thing you would want them to do? Like, what would be the thing where you're like, you know what, I want them to do this. I would like for them to try another sci-fi game, honestly. I feel like that could be pretty cool. doesn't necessarily have to be binary domain, but like something like futuristic-esque. It's probably never gonna happen again, but it's always interesting to think of it in hindsight. All right, how are we doing here? Looks like we got a lot of suits, and I don't know why. Guys, could you like maybe actually go and attack, please? Thank you. The freaking policeman's doing work, which is good. Those grenades really pack a punch. Alright, alright, alright. Let's raise your spirits, get you up to level 2. Let's get you up to level 2. Get out there. Get out there, dude. Do your job. Make Majima Construction proud. Very, very slowly, apparently. There we go. Oh, this is painful to watch. I mean, I guess it lets my money rise, so that's something. Okay, seriously, right? Just grenade the fool. This is super embarrassing. There we go. We're probably gonna get a bad rank because of that. Yeah, see. Oh, and now my dude's over here, so I can't. Ah, figures. Right, we need to take care of those rocket launchers ASAP. There we go. Perfect. Chuck another grenade, please. Also, you all went down there. That's not very helpful. Right. There we go. There we go. Now you're getting into it. Hey, S rank, finally. How many waves? 3... No, 4 more, technically. Because, yeah, 9 and then 10, 11, 12. Oh, God. Okay, right. How about we get another Blazing Dragon going? Where is he? He's down there. I guess I put him down there, so I can't really talk much in terms of strategy, but still. Hey, if you guys saw my Total War Shogun 2 campaign, you'll know that I am the master of strategy. God, there was some shit that happened during that. Oh, man. Okay, let's get you out of there, because you just keep on getting pelted by grenades, and I really prefer it if that didn't happen. Majima is still at level 1, which is hilarious to me. But why do there's so many grenades? Okay, you know what? Here. Have a Dragon Twister. I'm not even sure if that did any damage. I don't think it did. Perfect. It's a little bit annoying when you're like, hey, kill this one dude. Because when it's like groups of enemies, it's like, oh yeah, mowing them down. But when you're trying to take like out 1 or 2, it's a little bit like, okay, can you just stop missing, please? Can you just, there we go. Hey, still B rank though. I'll take it. Alright, Majima, go to town. Okay, maybe come back a little bit before going to town, because, there's a lot of dudes. Let's bring help, let's bring help, let's bring help, let's bring the fire. And then the Dragon Twister combo. God, wouldn't it be nuts if that created a fire tornado? And I would say that would be pretty nuts. Alright, if I want to replenish this dude, it's going to cost a lot. So, you know what, let's bring him back. Let's get this lazy asshole out into the battle. Hey, how's it going? Could you fight for your company? Also, I let enough guy die. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. As long as Majima doesn't die, then we're Gucci. Alright, we're good for now. How many 2 waves left? Oh, damn it. gonna have to start trying to get new guys after this because the guys I got are pretty okay, but still need some help. Alright, good, good. Let's get Majima up to level 3. God, you're doing nothing over there. Hey, Kawakami. Oh, Kawara even. Why do I keep on saying Kawakami? I guess I got Kawakami on the brain. I guess I got Persona 5, one of the best waifus on the brain. I guess there's worse people to have on the brain. Okay, just keep them busy over there. Alright. Charge, men! Alright, alright, alright. Okay, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. Wow, we actually took him down relatively fast. Good work, men. And we're just gonna kill all of the punts and we're done! Turf secured. Nice. That could have gone a little bit smoother, but, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. At least, I don't think we did too bad. As long as the construction company lives, we have fulfilled our objective.
よくやった、お前ら。
Oh! We did it! We beat Tenryu! Yeah, we did. Not exactly how I planned to go out. Yeah, that was pretty pathetic, Tenryu. Uh-oh. Choshu! I can't even remember what your voice was. You know what? I'm giving you a new one, right now. I do have to hand it to Yuval Majima Construction. Yeah, so do I. You were worthy of being my last opponent. That was invigorating. You were pretty impressive yourself. Moving like that at your age is unreal. Almost a shame to see you retire. Huh. That's nice to hear. Even if you are just putting on the charm. But maybe I'm too young to retire after all. Huh? You said it would be a shame, didn't ya? If a legend like you says I still got some fight in me, who am I to disagree? Yeah. No, that wasn't what I... Besides, I lost and all, but it wasn't a one-on-one match either. I thought I have no regrets after this, but look at all this unfinished business. Good thing I came to my senses. Oh. But don't worry, I'm done with the land shark stuff. I can't worry about chump change with a guy like you in the mix. I'm gonna focus on training so that one day I can take you on for real. Until then, retirement is on hold. Huh, have it your way. I'll be around when the time comes. But how are you gonna make ends meet without the land shark biz? All that talk about chump change. Aren't you broke? So what if I am? Fine. I'm joining up with the Majima Construction too, then. Huh? The closer I am to you, the more weak points I find. And I get to train while earning money. 3 birds, 1 stone. Besides, you're low on manpower, right? This industry always is. Shit, he's not wrong. That's true, but... Hey, it's a done deal. I look forward to working with you and figuring out how to kick your ass, Kazuma Carrier. Well, I look forward to not having to do your voice anymore, because holy shit. Our company's getting pretty big, eh, boss? So it is. Yeah! Alright, everybody. Let's keep up the good work. Hey, who said you could wrap this scene up? Huh? Uh-oh. Choshu? Oh, we've been through this. You just spent the last 10 minutes ignoring me like I was some kind of set decoration. How bad, how bad. No need to get salty, Choshu. I'm not. Oh wait, didn't that guy have a Texan accent? Whatever. I can't remember, it's been a while, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm your next opponent, and don't get cocky just because you beat Fujinami and Tenryu. I'll round you up and send you flying. You can try. I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Pardon the intrusion, sirs. Oh, Surakawa-san, my favorite secretary. I've just gotten word that Tenryu-san has lost against Majima Construction. Yeah? Damn, man. Majima Construction is tougher than we thought, huh? Choshu-san is the next challenger, but if he loses, then the Three Musketeers have failed. Guess those guys have lost their edge. If they can't fight, why even get up in the morning? Come on, Mudo, don't be like that. Should we formulate another plan?
Yeah.
Nah, let's not get all worked up. Worst case, me and Chono head out and crush them ourselves. No plan required. Right, Chono? Yeah, sounds good. Very well, then. Not bad, Majima Construction. Made this interesting, at least. Yeah, I'll say they have. And thus the continuing adventures of Majima Construction will be concluded on a different episode, because it's the end of this episode. That's right! On the next episode of Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami 2, I think we'll head on back to Serena, and we'll talk to Sayama about how we need to go to the funeral, so... If you liked this episode, remember to do all that junk that I keep on saying to do, and I'll see you guys next time. And I see you, Lockakey, in the background. Don't think I don't see you.